organic cotton biker shorts. Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. I'm doing a little morning and evening in my life. I thought I would do it on a Sunday because it's like really like the most important day of the week. You know what I mean? Because you gotta have a good night's sleep for a good Monday, and that starts with like your morning, you know what I mean? So yeah, first things first, brush my teeth, hair care, oral care. I literally could not like stall this whatsoever in the morning. Like this needs to be the first thing. Next is cleaning up my bed, first of all, because I don't want to end up getting back into that comfy little thing. And also it just makes me feel like more put together and more awake when I'm like all cleaned up in my room and stuff. Like now, continuing with the whole trying to feel put together and whatnot to wake myself up when it's this early, I definitely need to change out of my PJs, and I like to put just a little makeup on to, you know, wake myself up. Alright, so this is the outfit. We have organic cotton zip up, organic cotton sports bra, and organic cotton biker shorts. Since it is Sunday, I am doing a beach walk instead of the gym as like a little like recovery / rest day. And then I do go to the gym to like stretch and do some mobility training. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna put on a little makeup so we're fully awake, and then we're gonna do Bible study. I used to just like go straight to Bible study after brushing my teeth. But then I found that I'm like literally, like I've been saying this whole time, I'm half awake. And I'm not really paying attention to what I'm reading, and I'm not really like fully into it. So that's why I like to take a lot more time and just to fully wake myself up so I can understand what I'm reading instead of being half asleep. So anyway, that's kind of the point of all of this. Also today, I want to try, not just today, but like for a little while, I want to try going like gluten and grain free, because I know like gluten and grains are really hard, can be really hard for your body to digest. And you know, obviously that depends on your body and also the kind of gluten and grains you're eating. But I just feel like maybe I'll feel better without them. I don't know. I just want to try it out for a little bit to see how I feel, to see if it does make me feel better. But if it doesn't, then obviously I'm going to go back. And literally I use all the strength and willpower I have not to go on my phone in the morning, because I genuinely, unlike a lot of other like health like habits or whatever, I genuinely feel the most difference when I do that. Because as soon as I go on it, then I'm checking YouTube, I'm like checking this, I'm checking that, and then it just spirals into me doom scrolling for like an hour for no reason when I could be doing something so much more productive. That's kind of my mindset in the morning. Okay, now we can finally begin my Bible study. So when I read, whoa, it's shaking the table a lot, hold on. So when I read my Bible, I start in like, I don't jump around like from book to book. I start in one book, I read pretty much the whole book. Not pretty much, I read the whole book, and then I move on to the next. So right now I'm in Exodus, and you know, some chapters are harder to get through than others, but for the most part it's been really good. I just kind of take notes and like rewrite what's happening, like what I'm being told, so I can know that my brain understands. Because sometimes you could read something and think you understand it, and then you try to rewrite it out, and you're like, okay, wait a minute, I don't know what just happened, like, no clue. So yeah, that's what I try to do for this, or I just like also write down like my opinion on things, or like what things might mean and stuff like that. So that's just like how I like to do it. I used to do a YouTube video, which I absolutely loved. Like, that Bible study was really nice. I loved watching the videos from that YouTuber, but I didn't like having to be on technology first thing in the morning, and that's what I love to do. Like, my Bible studies, like, that's the time that I've set aside with God, and I just didn't like having a screen in my face like the second I woke up. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. And then after that, I'm probably gonna have a little hard-boiled egg before I go on my walk, because I do not like to be hungry. Alright, I just finished up my Bible study, and now I'm going to have a little pre-walk snack, which is these boiled eggs that I made yesterday in like this egg machine that my sister's boyfriend got me. Anyway, and hopefully they turned out good. I low-key just like eyeballed the amount of water, did not pay attention at all for how long they were in there for, so hopefully they didn't turn out horrible. But anyways, I'm gonna crack open one of those and put some like everything bagel seasoning and have that while I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, anyways, my morning routine and night routine is honestly really basic, but that's like the best, because you don't want something so elaborate where you don't even like, you have to like look at a list to even know what you're doing next. Like, you don't want something that you can't handle, and this is something that's like perfectly tailored for me and my schedule, so you kind of gotta have something like that for you, or else it just won't work. You won't be able to wake up early, you won't be productive, you won't be this, you won't be that. So in conclusion, pretty chill morning routine, nothing really crazy. Sorry to break it to you, but this is just realistic. This is how real life is.
I'm drowning.
Just came to a coffee shop real quick after our walk. So good. Thank you for watching my morning routine. No, I'm not gonna end it here.